I have decided to interpret the work of Jim Goldberg. Jim Goldberg is a photographer known for collaborating with members of populations that may be neglected or overlooked. His work can be seen in galleries and museums all over the country, with some abroad as well. I will be looking at images from his series entitled Nursing Home, which was created in 1986. He was commissioned by the Cambridge Arts Council to do a series on the Neville Manor Nursing Home in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He spent 3 months getting to know the residents and then photographed them. He then showed them the prints and interviewed them about what it was like getting old. And these responses were written in the subject's handwriting and then added into the final images. This first image is of an elderly man sitting alone in a wheelchair. There is really nothing else notable in the photograph, and so the negative space serves to emphasize his isolation. The use of black and white coloring strips the image down to its core, and, along with the expression on the man's face, evokes a somber mood. The text adds a unique touch to the photograph, and it reads, "This is a big picture. I like it. I am hidden away in my room with a sickness. Times goes by slow. It's agonizing. No one notices me. I'm an invisible person. I'm all gone. I'm all gone." This serves to deepen the meaning of the photo, and this is where the image begins to become ethically evaluative, making the viewer question how nursing homes run, as well as society's overall treatment of the elderly. This next image is of two men with their arms around each other. The black and white coloring again strips the photograph down to its core and has the viewer focus more on the emotion behind the men. Their facial expressions and body language make them seem content and friendly and evokes a happy mood. However, this changes when we turn to the text on the image. It reads, "We look like we are friends. I never talk to him. We have nothing in common. There is nothing to say. We aren't like the picture." This assigns a completely different meaning to the image than what I interpreted looking at the photograph on its own. I believe that this image falls into the theoretical category because it forces the viewer to question how they see photography and to think about how photographs can sometimes paint a picture that is completely different from reality. Overall, Jim Goldberg's series expands the field of photography by showing how it can include more than just images. The added text is a unique style and, as we just explored, can add a lot to the photographs by either deepening their meaning or completely changing it. The significance in this series lies in the way it makes the viewer think about the inevitable aging process, the isolating way society treats the elderly, and, in a broader sense, their view of photography as a whole.